Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief here in the beautiful city of Bangkok, meeting some unbelievable warriors from the V, all the corporate warriors. We're just putting our final touches together for 2025. It's going to be an unbelievable year, 2025, guys, okay? All right, so let me begin. Firstly, this is week 50. That means it is the last week of the early bird. Remember, the bonanza, the unstoppable bonanza, had 2 weeks early bird, which is ending this week, week 50. So if you're watching my Wednesday message, that means Thursday and Friday, you do whatever it takes and you get your sign-ups, your direct referrals, and make sure you qualify for the unbelievable bonuses that QNet is giving you guys, okay? Insta Live, all right, thanks to Suresh, okay, who woke me up exactly 5 minutes before Insta Live. So if you actually look at my Insta Live, you will see me half asleep, all right? But I hope you got my message. And also to update you, as I promised you some time ago, that my Wednesday message is being uploaded on my YouTube channel, Pathman Senathirajah, on my YouTube channel every day, all right, Suresh? Every day, all right, we are uploading all my Wednesday message from episode 1, all right, 500, 600 episodes away. So if you want to see the evolution, but also get some interesting messages that I shared with you, I think I was a different person back then, please go to my YouTube channel, Pathman Senathirajah, subscribe, and follow the Wednesday message all the way. It'll catch up to now, okay? Guys, we are coming to the end of the year. And the past few days, I've been meeting some amazing leaders, and we've been talking. And I realized something that I shared long time ago, which I want to repeat. So I want you to listen. Whether you are wee kids, wee teens, Uncle Cheese loves you. Whether you're a new person who's seeing a Wednesday message for the first time, I am your gorgeous upline, the one and only Pathman Senathirajah, who represents the greatest founders in the world, Japadas Bismarck and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. And you'll see me every Wednesday and every Sunday. Okay? I realized that networkers try their best to focus on the right thing, but they end up focusing on the wrong thing sometimes. And I was trying to figure out why networkers focus on the wrong thing. Okay? Because ultimately, to stay switched on, which is your ultimate goal. Your ultimate goal in network marketing is to stay switched on long enough to achieve tremendous success, unbelievable success, max out, or whatever your targets are. And what does that mean? So over the years, I met a lot of networkers who come to me and say, Chief, I'm not seeing the results. I've been doing business for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. Right? And I think there's a misunderstanding, and let me remind all of you. The duration of you doing business is not defined by the day you signed up until today. It is defined by the accumulation of days where you can honestly tell yourself that you gave 100%, that you were 100% committed, all right, to doing your business of QNet, doing your presentation, doing your follow-through, that you were 100% committed. And I realized today that a lot of people, all right, assume that just by being active, just by being in QNet, it is considered they're doing QNet. No, it doesn't work that way. So if you want to know, when I tell people you can max out in 3 years, you can max out in 5 years, what I mean, and let me give you absolute clarity as your chief and upline, what it means is That 3 years, that 5 years is ultimately days that you gave 100%, days that you were committed to QNet, that you were focused on QNet, days that, you did everything you were supposed to do to perfection. Not the days where you were 50-50, switch on, switch off, all right, okay, I'm doing it, okay, I'm not doing it. You understand? I'm talking days you gave 100%. And I don't think, all right, you are giving 100% every day. All right, so accumulate the days you're giving 100%, and if it comes to 3 years, you should be maxing out. So if you're not maxing out, don't count how long you've been in QNet. Count the days you gave 100%. And I realize today why people don't give 100%. All right, it's not intentional. I'm sure all of you found your dreams that you're willing to fight for and die for, and I'm sure all of you deep down in your heart want to max out. Okay, and that is very obvious that you signed up not to hold hands and sing Kumbaya, you signed up to max out. You understand? But for some reason, you're not achieving the targets and goals that you want to achieve. And the reason is this. So let me now share a little bit of wisdom that I have, that I learned everything from Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. From the day you're born till the day you leave us, that journey of yours is called life. True? It's called life. However you want to look at it, it is called life. That's your journey. That's your life. Okay, simply put. And in this journey called life, there's only two things that happen to you. Things you control and things you don't control. This is how life has been and will always be. There's two things that happen to you. There's two elements of your life. One you don't control, one you control. The problem with most people is they tend to focus a lot of their energy, a lot of their time on things they don't control, whether it's the weather, whether it's politics, who became president, who did not become president, all right? What is the price of Bitcoin today, all right? Okay, what the prospect says. Well, the prospect says yes or no, all right? Will my leaders be loyal or not? Will everyone perform to my expectation? Blah, blah, blah. All of these things you can influence, but you cannot control. All right? Well, weather and politics you can't even influence. But this is where people spend 90% of their time. They focus on things they cannot control. Do you understand? 90% of the time they spend on things they cannot control, which is, in my opinion, moronism and stupidity. Now then there's the other part where you control, and there people don't put effort and time. You control your attitude, you control your energy, you control your positivity, you control how many presentations you do, you control your reaction to rejection, you control your reaction to challenges, you control whether you are a warrior or you are a wimp. You control what kind of upline you are. You control whether your cup is empty. You control whether you are an arrogant leader or a servant leader. You control your mood from the time you wake up till you go to sleep. You control whether you smile the whole day or you choose to frown the whole day. You control all of this. And you know this. But you, instead of focusing and getting better at the things you control, you move and waste time talking about the things you don't control, and even worse, you get frustrated with the things you don't control. Like people get angry at the rain. You want to go out of your house and it's raining and you get angry, and I can't believe how moronic that is. All right? You get depressed after 10 rejections. All right? You get negative when you read a newspaper article that says something negative about us or the industry of direct selling. All right? You get upset when your relatives laugh at you. You get upset that your best friend did not sign up. These are things you don't control. So why would you spend time and pay attention to that? That is the moronism I'm talking about. Instead of that, my advice to you, the same advice Dato Sri Vijay gave me throughout my journey as an entrepreneur networker with QNet and the V, is focus your time on the things you control. Focus the time on your work ethic. Are you doing Rule 3? Are you doing presentation? Are you focused on your name list? Is your name list growing? Are you making contacts as you talk to people when you go out of your house? Are you expanding your name list so that you can continue to do Rule 3? All right? Are you spending time with your leaders trying to inspire them, motivate them? Are you giving the right perception that you are committed to this business, to the people around you, so they know that they have an upline who's dedicated and committed? All right? Are you investing time in the various relationships that you have from downline to upline? Are you in the zone of your mentor upline who's teaching and guiding you? Are you consistent with your efforts, your dedication to your business? Are you maintaining a strong power of association? Are you watching the Wednesday message every week or just forwarding it? Are you logging on and watching the Insta Live? Are you, staying in the zone of where you're supposed to be? So are you doing all this? These are things you control. Are you controlling your discipline? Are you controlling your sacrifice you're making? All right? Are you controlling the energy that you carry with you when you go? Do you have a positive outlook on life or a negative outlook on life? Are you a complainer or are you someone who's grateful? That you control. You control how you start your day. You control how you handle conflict. You control everything. So my advice to you guys, if you seriously want to have 100% days or more 100% days so you get closer to your max out and better results, focus on the things you control on this journey of life. Don't focus on the things you don't control. It's stupidity. Are you guys with me now? Stop being a frustrated upline. Stop being a frustrated entrepreneur. Stop being easily frustrated with the things that happen to you that you don't control. Because when you are frustrated and you do a presentation, nobody's going to sign up. I would never sign up if I saw a frustrated Dato C. Vijay or a frustrated Japadas Bismarck. You understand? Because you don't want to be in that negative zone of energy or frustration. You want to focus and be in the right zone with the positive energy and everything. So focus on what you control. So do a checkup from the neck up, as they say. How's your attitude? What's your commitment level? How serious are you about this journey? Pull out your name list right now. Do you have 100 over names on your list? When's the last time you added somebody to the list? Be honest with yourself and ask yourself, when's the last time you did a presentation, direct referral? Are you doing 4 presentations a week and completing Rule 3 every month? Are you sending your TAT, your targets to your uplines consistently every Friday midnight? Because that you control. The results you may not, but you control that action of sending your TAT. But some people don't even do that. I don't understand why. It baffles me. All right? So my message to all of you on this Wednesday message, life has never been different for generations. It consists of things you don't control and consists of things you control. All right? Don't get frustrated with what you don't control. Don't focus your energy and time on what you don't control. Shift your focus on what you control. Your actions, your work, your commitment, your attitude, your love, your heart, your service, your empty cup. And most importantly, presentation. You control that. Are you guys with me? And if you reach that point where you can focus on what you control, then I promise you, you will have more days where you can proudly say you're 100%. And when you have accumulated consistently days of 100%, I promise you, results will come. You will be a max out king or queen. That's how I choose to live. Dato Sri Vijay has trained me to focus on what I control and ignore and don't be affected by what I don't control. Are you guys with me? So, Early Bird Bonanza ends this Friday. You are in control of how many presentations you do. You are in control of pushing your downlines. You're in control of focusing on your goals. You're in control on putting in the work. Do it. Are you guys with me? The year is coming to an end. Let the rest of the world be distracted. You stay focused. And I'll see you on Sunday on my Insta Live. This is your chief from the beautiful city of Bangkok saying Sawadee Kap, Kopkun Makap, and I love you.